We're doing a sampling series video on a new brand to me, relatively new brand to the fragrance community, but I'm excited to explore it. We're doing Born to Stand Out fragrances. I actually have samples from 5 of them. Some of these are very well known, they're on my radar, some not as much, but alas, I have sampled them on skin and paper, and we're gonna talk about them today because I got some thoughts about this house. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. These and we're here. Yes, we're doing sampling series video. I love when we do these, and I have really taken my time on this. I've actually had these samples for like 2 months, but they're interesting. I had to really take my time with them. As always, I got my samples from Twisted Lily. You all know that is my trusted source for my niche fragrance samples. I'll display my code and everything for you so you all know where you get them for yourself. Let's get into it. Lipstick of the day today, everyone. I am rocking out with MAC, and this is MAC Cool Teddy. This is from the new MAC Nudes line that's out. This is like a cool tone pinky beige color. For me, it is giving my lips a little better, so I'm obsessed with it. This was a winner. It's not talked about enough. As always, everything on my face, full of beauty glam and everything, will be in the description box below, so you do not have to ask questions about it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, you all, and I am so excited to show you all this one because this one, I sampled it. I knew I wanted it. I've talked about it previously on the channel, but you all, we got it. And it's so pretty. We gotta give you all a full presentation from the house of Jomashop, you all. Yes, if you know this white box, crocodile embossing, you might have an idea. This is from one of their newer releases. L anniversary, you all. Check it out. This is how it comes. Comes in a nice plush bed. So you all can see beautiful, gorgeous fragrance. I sampled this fragrance back in, what was that? August, September, around that time. So I told you all, I love this one. So you all, there's no surprise that I picked up a full size bottle. Here is the full size presentation. This bottle was kindly sent over to me from Twisted Lily. So thank you for sending this over to me. But let's get into this fragrance some more because again, I knew I wanted it. So now I can really talk about it and really go more in depth in it because we got the full size bottle. So this fragrance came out, this is their newest edition in the L line, which I had never experienced the L line before, but y'all, the notes are what sold me on this fragrance. This is a special release for their L line, it's their L anniversary, which Jomashop has a lot of different lines, but this is part of their elevated line. I was like, ooh, she's nice. So this one, we have notes of bergamot, green apple, red fruits, and lychee. So for me, it was the top line because I like green apple and I like lychee. Then you all, we also have jasmine, peony, cashmere wood, and licorice. Then in the base, you all, we have musk, amber, sandalwood, and patchouli. And let me tell you, this is a girly, happy, fun scent. Again, it's a lychee scent. I'm gonna spray a little bit more on me just to, you know, break it on in. Normally I don't rub, but you know, I want to go ahead and get to the good stuff. You all, this is so pretty. I think this scent would be excellent as a springtime scent. I also think it'd be wonderful as even a Valentine's Day scent because yes, Valentine's Day is coming. Plus, again, it is this pretty pink with gold reflects. Also, we have the opal stone on the bottle as well. One thing about Jomashop, they make good fragrances. They're always well blended, but the presentation for L anniversary was everything. So again, you can pick this one up as well as samples from Twisted Lily. So the Born to Stand Out fragrance, all of them tend to be kind of naughty with their names. They all have like Addict, they're kind of animalistic, they're kind of giving carnal, maybe a little raunchy, this house. So I did notice when it came onto the scene, it did get some buzz, but it's definitely a niche house because from my understanding, it is an acquired taste. So that's why I was like, okay, we're gonna see what happens. So we took our time. So the first fragrance we're gonna talk about from Born to Stand Out, you all, is Sugar Addict. Now the name, I was like, okay, addicted to sugar, it's gonna be a sweet scent, so I'm okay with it. So you all, we have notes of sugar and we also have cinnamon in here. And then we also have cocoa absolute and coffee extract. And then in the base, you all, we have tonka beans and vanilla absolute. And then we also have rum and labdanum in here as well. So reading the notes, I was like, okay. None of the notes in here are scary. These are all notes I can work with. So I figured I would kind of like this one just off of the note reading. And I did sample all these like on skin and things first before I actually went to read the notes. So I got pure like reactions to the scents. So with Sugar Addict, y'all, let me tell you, this was a love at first sniff. Love at first sniff because it's a sweet scent, but there's a warmth to it. And it gotta be because of that cinnamon, then the coffee in here for me, and of course the tonka bean. I actually get all that. So it's sugar and tonka beans essentially. The cinnamon isn't too loud. It's definitely there, but it's not so overpowering where it stings the nose. I like this one. I really do. And another thing I would give this one, Sugar Addict, this is one of those scents to me, it would make a great transition scent going from winter into spring because it has that warmth in it, but also has that sweet in it that's kind of happy and uplifting, and that's spring vibes for me. So I really like this one, y'all. It's not juvenile, it's still grown. I'm okay with that. The only other fragrance that kind of reminds me of it in a similar suit, and I do have a full-size bottle of it, it kind of reminds me of this one right here, which is Goldfield and Banks' Silky Woods. So this one's more of a suede oud, but also vanilla scent. So kind of sort of in this family. So I feel like if you have Silky Woods, which this one did have a lot of hype and a big run in the fragrance community for a few years. If you like Silky Woods, I think you will also like Sugar Addict. They are different, but to me, they're still kind of in the same family. So I just wanted to give their reference point. And that again is Sugar Addict. Now this next one, the name is like funny, but they've also changed it recently. This next one is called Happy Nuts originally. However, they have since changed to just Nuts. And okay, based on the note breakdown and everything, I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be a nuttier type of scent. So you all, in the top, they have pistachio, they have almond, they have caramel, they also have rum, and they have honey in here too. Then you all, in the heart, we have vanilla, we have sesame, we have divana, tonka bean, tobacco, and gaiac wood, ambergris, and musk. There's so much in here. Then in the base, you all have bourbon vanilla and tonka tone, whatever that is. So that's a molecular note, but here we are. So this one is supposed to be, again, a nut-based scent, more so pistachio-based when I really look at the full breakdown of this scent. I smelled this one because normally, okay, like pistachio, you know, pistachio has had a moment here in the fragrance community. So I'm like, okay, let's see what happens, right? This fragrance has a weird opening to me. And then unfortunately, it didn't necessarily get better because the nutty aspect of it became a little bit too literal for me. So for me, this scent, I do actually get the pistachio, I'll give them that. I do get some of the caramel in it that gives it some sweetness, but overall, this literally smells like you have inhaled a bowl of mixed nuts, like that you can buy in a snack aisle at the grocery store. That's what this smells like. And it's like, okay, I will eat that as a snack, but I don't want to smell like that. So this is one of those cases of gourmand being a little bit too literal. That's why with the gourmand thing, I can't all the way get on the hype train with the gourmand girly thing because I don't want to smell like food. And this to me literally smells like a bowl of nuts, aka food. So Happy Nuts, aka nuts, this is a no for me. No, this is no. Now this next one is supposed to be an interesting take on a clean scent, and this one is called Naked Laundry. They say it's supposed to start out clean, but it's supposed to finish dirty and kind of raunchy. So I'm like, okay, I don't know where this is gonna go. Just based on that, I'm thinking it's gonna give me more of an animalic type of clean scent. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna see what happens because that is unique. Don't know if I'm gonna like it, but it is unique, right? So I smelled Naked Laundry and we get into the notes, y'all. We have notes of mandarin, we have aldehyde, we have mimosa, we got white caramel, we got honey, we also have tonka bean in here too. Then we have central musk, we have some milk, and we have ambergris woods. So this is all over the place. But again, we're gonna try it out, you know, because things can happen, good things or bad. I actually like this, y'all, because I do like a good clean aldehydic scent because this one starts off like soft and clean, like the traditional clean musk aldehydes and things. But then I will say, overall, it does become more of a fluffy sweet scent. So it goes more from a clean musk to a sweet musk, but that's a good thing. Clean gourmand scent, and I like this. This one I actually would get a full-size bottle of, because it's a different take on clean. Again, it's not a cleaning product because it still is a fluffy, sweet, maybe powdered sugar, maybe marshmallow situation when I think fluffy. So I like Naked Laundry. Now this one I don't hear as much about, but I think it should be talked about more. I like this one. And that again is Born to Stand Out's Naked Laundry. The next one, I have heard about this one. This one's called Drunk Maple. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a boozy maple syrup situation. That's what I'm gathering from the name, you know? So let's see what happens. So with Drunk Maple, you all, we have notes of pink pepper. We also have divana, we have rum. We also have coffee, we have maple syrup, we have soft suede in here too, you all. Then we also have vanilla, sandalwood, benzoin, and then we have organox in this as well. So I'm like, okay. As long as I get the maple, it's kind of hard to mess it up because I love maple syrup. I put it on my waffles in the morning. So I'm like, okay, this one has high hopes, you know? So let's see what happened, right? Absolutely a blast of maple did hit me in the face. However, though, it went a little bit too boozy for me. It's kind of like, yes, the maple was there, but then it's like the rum overpowered this one for me in the divana. And not in a good way. I don't like this. I don't like it. It's like, I don't see when I would wear this. The maple is a little bit too realistic for me. Again, the gourmand situation, smelling a little bit too much like food for me. It smells like you wasted maple syrup and a bottle of rum on you. and I'm not trying to smell like that. So drunk maple is going to be a no for me as well. Yeah, I'm glad I sampled it though, but no. And this last one is also another drunk fragrance because they have that in the name. And we also have drunk saffron. It's supposed to be a boozier take on saffron as well, particularly a cognac based scent. So I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. I traditionally like saffron, but again, this house does things a little bit different. So, you know, we're gonna see. So you all, we have notes of plum and cognac. So I'm like, ooh, okay, this is promising. I love plum. Heart, we have saffron, leather, and coffee. And then you all in the base, we have patchouli, vanilla, and musk. So the notes in this one aren't as scary or as intimidating. So I'm like, okay, this one should be good. We're gonna see though. This one left me wanting more. And I do get the saffron, but it's like a soft saffron in here. And even to me, I get like a mint note in this. It's not listed, but it goes in a minty direction for me. I don't hate it, but I'm not gonna wear this. It's one of those, I'm like, this is for somebody, but it's not for me. There is some sweetness in this. The leather is faint. The leather is in the background, okay. No, this one will be one of those I have to make myself figure it out, and I'm just at the point where I'm not gonna make anything work. Either I like the scent or I don't. So drunk saffron, again, I don't necessarily hate it, but am I gonna get a full bottle of it? Do I see myself wearing this scent? No, I don't. Sampling it is enough for me, and that's okay. And that again is drunk saffron. So all right, everyone, that wraps up this here sampling series video of Born to Stand Out fragrances. Again, you can get your samples as well as your full-size bottles from Twisted Lily. And yeah, let me know what you think about this fragrance house. Have you tried it? Again, they have a lot of other fragrances as well. Spoiler alert, I even have some more samples on the way, some of their newer releases that I was interested in. I've been hearing some buzz about, so stay tuned for a future video on those. But let me know, do you like this house? Again, I've seen it floating around in the community, you know, but let me know which ones do you love, which ones you not feeling. I love to hear what you all have to say, Els. Drop it in the comments below and I will read them and respond when I can. But until next time, Els, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.